Just
That's
so
how
you
you-
know, I post bikini shots on my Instagram and I'm engaged and my partner is totally secure
Congratulations.
with that. You guys are full of shit.
You're a bit of
Oh my
Thank you. Vet me. I'm still stuck on vet me.
They're my
God,
family.
I want to
So,
vomit
can I please
listening
finish?
to
They are on their shit list.
relationship.
Yes,
Yes.
men and women are not the same.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another video of She Reacts. We are almost at 800 views for the latest video that I did. I'm about to slap her. Please, 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 thank you so much for your support. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. We are like almost at 100 subscribers. If y'all can keep me going with that, I'll start a milestone for real, for real. But we're gonna be watching. So okay, first off, let me tell y'all, I was going through my YouTube trying to find, you know, because I like to watch things on my spare time. And as I was going through my YouTube, I saw something that said Fresh and Fit gets owned by Australian podcast. And I said, wait a minute, what? At this point, someone is finally owning them. And so I'm watching it and I'm like, oh my God. But without any further ado, let's get right into the video.
That's kind of how it's coming across.
when did we say we own women?
Yeah, when did we say
Oh,
that?
it's like if I'm going to give you my last name and I'm going to commit to you, then you're not allowed to have a for sale sign around your neck by being in a bikini. That kind of behavior is like, that scares me in a relationship.
Well,
I
remember,
would never want to be with a guy that is like that.
a woman can
I'm-
do whatever she wants.
Yeah, she can do whatever she
We're
wants,
just
honestly.
saying our standards are this. If you want to comply, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
And remember, we're talking
Y'all see my face like, the fuck are you talking about?
about a committed relationship with a man. So if you put pictures like that on the internet, that's fine. You can do it. We never said you can't do it. You're putting words in our mouth. I'm simply saying, if I'm going to commit to you, give you marriage, give you a title, give you a ring, give you children, I expect a certain type of woman. Why is it that when men have standards,
She's
it's
giving you all
always
those things
met
too.
with something?
Exactly. I love it how it's
She's
just
giving
them
you
giving,
women.
No.
You're giving it
Let me
to
finish.
us.
Let me
We
finish.
should be so thankful.
Let me
What did he say?
finish. When a man gives a, because here's the thing, women control sex, men control relationships. So since I'm the gatekeeper to relationships, you want to take my,
What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? What? What do you mean? First off, stop. Know what? I'ma just let it play, man. I'm
my
gonna let
last
it. I'm
name.
trying
Last
to.
time I checked, girls.
Okay, look, let me first start off by saying this, okay? This guy in particularly, I don't agree with everything that he says. Like, maybe a shred right here is how, like, certain things I can say, okay, that makes sense. But a massive majority, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? But
Want to walk down an aisle in a white dress with their father leading them, correct? To a man. Women are the ones that want security in a marriage. So if I'm a man and I'm going to give you that, I need to vet you and make sure that you are a good
vet me? Fuck are you vetting? Not a child.
candidate to be my wife.
Vet me. I'm still vet me.
Oh
Your name?
my
Thank you. Vet me. I'm still stuck on vet me.
They're my
God,
family.
I want to
So,
vomit
can I please
listening
finish?
to what
Can I
you're
please finish?
saying.
Can I please
First
finish?
of all, do you live in the 1960s? Women are
I want to vomit. I want to vomit.
making their own money these days, my friend. I am the one that supports the man in a relationship. I
Wait.
don't need security from a man.
Okay,
You just-
that might be you. But
And
most
that's a
of them
lot
want
of
their man.
women.
No, actually, no.
I will say this. Women love to feel safe and secure by their man. I agree with what he said. This, like, a little bit. Women want to be safe and secure by their man. But I also think that men also want to feel safe and secure by their woman. You know, being able to confide in them, being able to talk to them about things, being able to, you know, feel supported. Like, I feel like that's a two-way street. I don't feel like that's one-sided. But maybe in the way that he's thinking, like being able to punch a guy in the face or whatever. But females out here is ruthless these days. I don't know. I think y'all might need to be, I don't know. Because at the same time, men can't hit girls. I mean, some be doing it now, but they shouldn't. But women be hitting girls now for they men. So maybe it's a two-way street. I don't know. But I feel like I feel like what he's talking about is a two-way street. I don't feel like it's one-sided at all.
No.
Shit, I'm jumping
But he's speaking like this is just a one-sided thing. I'm like, no.
in on Jackie's side.
Actually,
here.
Oh, hang on.
Total
Hang on. Here's
garbage.
Palestine. She's wild. She's from Palestine. Don't muck with her. You're Molotov
Just so
cocktail.
you know, I post bikini shots on my Instagram and I'm engaged and my partner is totally secure
Congratulations.
with that. You guys are full of shit.
You're a bit of a thirsty bitch, though, right? On there, when you're doing it. Who do you want attention from when you're
No,
doing
I'm
this?
not. I'm
Yourself.
not.
We can do it, guys.
We can do whatever we want. We're still going to get proposed to, dickhead.
I guarantee
Oh, well,
you,
there's no need to be
closed doors,
nasty,
yeah,
girls.
no.
he's
Feelings.
not happy. I
I'm not
guarantee
being
you.
Because they are on their shit list. Like, y'all can't be, look, man, these days, I don't know what the fuck is happening, but it's like, it just feels like men, I'm not even going to speak on every single guy, because not every guy is like this, but no!
I'm literally, like, I just think your views are really antiquated.
Here's the thing. Again, like I said, this is how men.
Why is he talking? Shut the fuck up, man. He said, this is how men, you know what's funny, there's actually some men with their mindset. There are actually some men with their mindset. It's just
Your relationships. This is how men generally
Not
feel
all men.
when they're in
Not all
relationships with
men.
women.
Not all men.
Well, you're gay,
you can't
Brooklyn.
speak on every man. You gotta speak on a small majority of people. Not every man has your views, my guy. Like, seriously.
Well, you stick to your
Guys,
But
own
men
lane.
don't.
Guys,
Men don't.
guys,
Kyle,
guys,
you
can I
don't.
finish
Speak
my
up,
point?
Kyle.
Can
It's
I
like you're.
finish my point here? Like you guys.
I'm not
ask
allowed. I don't
questions.
think we're never allowed to talk in this interview. It feels.
Like, because here's the thing. You guys asked us to come on your show.
Here's
We're
the
answering the
thing.
questions.
Yeah. So okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just.
You guys are not letting us answer the questions. You're just cutting us off and
No, I
shaming us
have.
or whatever.
I've definitely
simply-
let.
You feel uncomfortable? Isn't that what you do to the females on your podcast almost every 5 seconds? What are you talking about? So now they're shaming you. You don't like that they're using what the fuck you do on a daily basis to females. I don't watch every single thing that he does, but I've literally watched his shit where he'll be like, let me finish. And she's like, well, I'm just trying to say, okay, well, shut the fuck up. You're on my show. And da-da-da-da. She's like, you don't talk to me like that. Why not? So now they're doing the same shit. He don't like it. He like, you're not letting me talk. You're just disrespecting me and da-da-da-da, whatever the fuck he just said. And I'm like, bro, you do the same thing on a fucking daily basis. What the fuck are you talking about?
Let you
telling you.
answer.
I'm simply telling you how men feel about giving their
Men, stop saying that.
commitment away to women. You don't like the answer, but I'm telling you how men generally think. It's just that look at how you guys responded to what I told you. Shame, guilt, insults, trying to attack our masculinity, whatever it may be.
When the fuck did they attack your masculinity? Where did they attack your masculinity? All they said was this was disgusting and that they don't agree with this at all. Where did they attack your masculinity? It's not like they called you a bitch boy. Well, you know what? I fast forwarded, okay? So maybe they said something in the beginning. I don't know. I fast forwarded.
Men can't be honest with women
No.
because you guys can't.
Men can't be honest with women. Look, I'm married. Been married for a good minute now. My husband is definitely honest with me. He'll tell me to my fucking face exactly how he feels. So I don't know what you're talking about, but
Accept it.
It's a
And going back
debate.
to what
It's
you're
your
saying-
opinion versus
And going
my
back to what
opinion.
you're saying you don't like care, like, oh, I could provide my own money, my own security. Congratulations, that's great. But regardless, when women make a certain amount of money, they still want a man that makes more money than they do.
I don't give a fuck how much money you make. I don't know why he keeps. You know what's bothering me? What's really grinding my gears is that he keeps saying men. He keeps saying women. He keeps saying all men and all women. When not every man and every woman, as every single person who's been on his podcast has even admitted that not all men and not all women want this. But he keeps saying, yes, they do. Yes, they do. But no, I don't give a fuck how much money you make. As long as you love, support, care, as long as you are a good person, as long as you don't beat my ass, and that you are good to your parents and you're good to everyone that you love and you touch, that's all I care about.
26% more. So, or no, 52% more. So you can
We're
say
getting-
that.
Oh wait, I'm actually going to move me up so y'all can see this white guy and his facial expression. Okay, so that's better. I'm gonna show the white guy.
Those stats from? Can I
Okay.
ask?
That's not here in the United States. Women typically want a man
Please, I don't want
at
another
least-
chart on the
They
screen.
want at least 26 to 52% more income than they do. Women date up. This has been known since the beginning of time. Women do not only date their equals, if not preferably higher. So if a man is expected to come in, right, bring security, make more money, etc., why can't he have requirements? Why is it that a woman can say, I want a guy that makes this much money, this tall, this good looking, this charming, this confident, and a man says something simple like, I don't like to date women that put sexy photos of themselves on the internet for other men to see when she's supposed to be.
I do think it's okay for men to have a preference. Like, if you don't want your girl to be posting their butt all on the Instagram, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Hell, I wouldn't want my dude posting his dick pics all on Instagrams or showing his bod with undies or whatever the fuck, them draws, whatever the fuck. I wouldn't want that. So I understand, like, men and women have preferences, but I feel like the preferences for men shouldn't be one-sided. So, like, let's just say you are a type of nigga who like polygamy and you're like, well, you can only be with this girl. I don't want you to have a part in the picking of the decision with the girl at all. Nah, because I'm going to be stuck with her. We should be communicating who is in our group or in our lives. It shouldn't just be you. But if you're like, no, you're just going to have to deal with it, then I have a problem with that. Because, no, like, we're not doing that. But if you're telling me, oh, I don't want you posting big booty pictures on your thing, that's nothing wrong with that. Sure, okay.
My
Instagram followers and
But look, Sydney 106.5. Y'all talking a little weird now because you're talking about some, oh, it's jealousy, it's insecurity. No, it's not.
models, singers, all this. I've never thought, oh, like even my friends though, you're not wrong. My friends have said, bro, your missus is doing this online or whatever. This is over the years, and like I couldn't care because I'm
Well, that's
solid.
fine.
And
That's
my-
fine. That's fine though. That's fine. Like he's giving this look. He's like, I don't want to do it. Please stop. I do think that's fine. That's his preference. That's his preference.
Fool. Maybe I'm a fool, maybe not. I don't know, but I do agree with Jackie that your partner shouldn't be. Some men, some women, they think differently. But
Yeah.
I
Here's the
do
thing.
think when you're
That's
younger,
okay,
in your
though.
20s, you are jealous. Men are crazy. And we don't get our head together until we're in our late 30s.
Can I just
really? We're mental.
stop you guys for a second? We're going to take a short break.
First off, the brain develops when the brain is done developing when you are 25. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. This grown man right here is saying that men don't think until they do the crazy when they're in their 20s. Look, the brain is fully developed at 25, 26, one of the damn ages. What did my mother-in-law say? She said your 20s are your dummies. Like you do the dumb shit once. She said that to me. Your 20s are your dummies, and your 30s are they're a little different. So maybe that's why he's saying that. But I don't like that he said that because it makes me feel like he's saying that we don't have in our 20s we're not having like a strong capacity to make smart decisions when we're 25 our brains are fully developed. I think they know very much well what they're saying.
Can I just
We're mental.
stop you guys for a second? We're going to take a short break and come back. Is that okay? Because we've got calls coming through. So people that
yes.
want to ask you some questions.
Well, I didn't
You good with
finish
that?
articulating
All
my
right,
point,
no
but we
worries.
can
Yep,
answer a
okay.
few.
Who cares? I'm sorry.
Excellent. All right. We'll be back in a moment. If you want to talk to the guys from the Fresh and Fit podcast, do you think their theory is right? Do you oppose it? You can give us a call now on 131065.
Never forget, bro. I wish I could have shown that one when Waka Flocka, they had Waka Flocka on at one point. Waka Flocka got up and left because it was fucking ridiculous. It was crazy. They were talking about body count on that one, and Waka Flocka got up and left. The realest on the planet to me. He got up and left because he's like, y'all crazy. Like literally, he said y'all crazy. Like. Because their views, it's not that every little thing that they're saying is wrong. It's just that there are some things that are so far fucking fetched.
With women, guys, because you guys literally just saw the vitriol that came our way from simply having standards that we don't commit to girls that like to keep themselves out in the marketplace.
Okay. What? Wait. What?
What?
What? Go back.
This is why men in general can't be honest with women, guys, because you guys literally just saw the vitriol that came our way from simply having standards that we don't commit to girls that like to keep themselves out on the marketplace.
Okay, define that.
You know what I'm saying?
Explain it.
So this is the world that we live in.
He didn't explain it. Okay, so he doesn't like to commit to girls who like to be on the marketplace. If you're speaking about a girl, let's say you're in a relationship and she's still talking to 1,000,001 different guys, fine, sure, I agree, hands down. If if she's not committing, you shouldn't be committing either. You should just leave. I feel like that's fucking stupid to me. I do not like that. Me and my husband, we made a pact that if it ever got to a point where we just wasn't happy in our relationship and, you know, shit wasn't working out and we just was fucking miserable, just leave. That, like, don't cheat on me. Don't tell me I didn't do anything right or da-da-da-da. Because you could have talked to me about it. You could have communicated with me. We could have had a simple conversation and we would have been at peace. We would have kumbaya'd. Just fucking leave me if you feel like it's going to get to a point where you're going to cheat on me. Because I will not deal with that bullshit at all. Ever in life will I allow you to cheat on me in that way. Now, in this aspect of them talking like, oh, well, yeah, if she's out in the world, I'm not going to commit. Just fucking go somewhere else. Find a real bitch that will commit. Don't then say, well, I'm not going to commit to her if she's not going to commit to me. Because then who wins? You're wasting your time and your currency. Lord, please help me. Because I'm going through a mental phase right now with them. I don't understand what they're talking about. I'm listening and trying to be understanding, but what the fuck are you talking about?
Right? They get mad when this idea of men and women are the same and we should be able to do the same thing or
I
whatever.
don't think men and women are the same. I'm just going to put that out there. Men and women are not the same. We have vaginas. Guys have penises. Their testosterone is way higher than ours. Their strength is way higher. Their body mass is way higher. Their mentality, to me, is stupid. Like we are completely different from men and women.
If you just tuned in, obviously we're talking about a view
I bet money they were talking shit on their shit too. Like I bet money.
point that you guys have, which is if you're in a relationship, a girl should not have an Instagram account because
So
technically that's cheating because of the amount of
what the fuck? She shouldn't have an Instagram account because that's when I'm like, you're being a little too much, buddy. All right.
attention she gets from
It's
guys.
not just the account.
How the fuck can she help that she's getting attention from guys? She can block them. Shit. If you have a problem with it, look, personally, if my husband comes up to me and says, hey, babe, so I've noticed these guys on your Instagram and this is becoming a problem for me. Can you block them? Yeah, sure, babe. Like, I don't pay no fucking attention to them anyway. Like, my bad. Like, he's not going to tell me, yeah, leave Instagram because I don't like the guys on your fucking phone. I can't help that they're in my DMs. I mean, I don't know what the fuck to do about that. That blame Instagram. Fuck you. I mean, if they have like a certain way where you can say don't message. If Instagram has like, I don't know if they do, but if Instagram has like a way where they're like, don't message this person on DM, I would totally pick that. My husband would not give two shits about that. He would not give a fuck, cause he knows I ghost them niggas like it was yesterday's news. It's
Account. I think it's the account where you're gyrating around in your undies or less sisters and all this stuff.
I'm pretty sure
that makes more sense. That makes more sense if she's out here doing Tom, Dick, and Harry on Instagram.
I asked, can you just have an Instagram account?
No,
And
we clearly established that it's sexy photos when you're in a committed relationship that's disrespectful.
But the thing is you're saying a guy can post sexy photos and he can do that in a relationship.
Yes,
Yes.
men and women are not the same.
So you can do it.
Same.
Men or women are not the same. How about respecting me? I'm sorry. How about respect me as your woman? How about don't post sexy shit? Like your dick still How about respect me as your woman? How about let's not post dick pics, sexy pics? Nigga, you still got an ass and dick. Just because you got a nice little six pack don't mean shit. How about respect me as your woman? If I say I don't like that shit, I don't like it. I don't give a fuck if we different or not.
Right. So, but you said that men love quantity over quality, right? So
Yeah, that is true.
You'll react differently when a female pays you attention to what a female would. If
Any attention from any female ever is just we think, oh yeah, they want to bang us. That's what we think.
yeah, and so
I think that way too. I think that way too. I swear, if a guy stares at me and he's looking at me for a minute, I'm like, oh, he wants to fuck. Like, I think that way too. I think that's everyone.
that you guys are more likely to act on it because, like you said, it's quality over quantity.
I don't think that. I don't think men are more likely to act on it. I think it's both sides, depending on who it is, really.
That's correct. Yeah.
Wait,
I think
you're
she's
saying
spot
from a
on
male
there.
perspective or a female?
So, from your perspective, you say
Yeah.
the males want quantity.
If we're gonna be on the same tip, and then in the same breath you're gonna say men and women aren't equal. Physically, you're not equal. Mentally, we're not equal. Emotionally and spiritually, we're not equal. Fine. But don't tell me that posting a sexy pic on Instagram, you getting catcalled by every fucking female, and me getting catcalled by every fucking nigga isn't the same shit.
So,
That's
if
fair.
you're getting attention on Instagram,
Yeah, you're more likely to message them back.
you're more likely exactly to act on it.
Okay, but the thing is that women
Okay. No, talk about that. Do you agree or not?
rarely message men. Like I told.
I'm so angry. I'm barely listening. I'm at this point. I'm getting just outraged.
Okay, but the thing is that women rarely message men. Like I showed you guys before. That's why I
Yeah, but it
demonstrated.
was half, only half,
Well, that's why I
according
showed
to
you
your
guys.
data.
Yeah,
Can I-
you're still getting messaged. So let's
Here's the
say
thing,
I'm
guys,
getting
guys.
messaged.
Ask her if she had a son, would she want him to date a woman that could be putting his fortune at risk by posting those type of what? I'm not gonna even
By,
If
can
you're
I
gonna
just
ask
make
me a
one
question-
point? Can you just let
if
me
you're gonna
finish for a
ask a
second?
question, you should
let her finish her fucking point.
let me finish.
I just want to make one point. So if I'm on Instagram and I'm
There isn't enough aspirin in the world. It's not, Moon.
getting 40 DMs and you're getting 20 DMs, my point is that you guys are more likely.
Women view 80% of men as below average in attractiveness. Men like more than 60% of female profiles, while women like only 4.5 of male profiles. So
to
I don't know if he's for or against this, because this is just okay. Great.
respond to the 20 DMs than we are to the 40 DMs.
Here's the thing: men and women are not the same. Women, the women
men are more
look
likely
for
to
attention.
reply.
They want women like attention. Men want sex. That's how it is. So when a girl's out there advertising herself, it's not the same as when a man is advertising himself, because a man's not going to get nearly the same amount of attention. And then on top of that, men of status, men that are attractive, that have money, hey, it's just exercising options. Men are going to go ahead and enact on those options if they have the ability to do so. So my thing is, a man is capable of having sex with other women while still loving his girl the same. So it's not that big a deal, but it is a big
Wait,
deal
so-
if your girl's out here and are fielding options. If your woman's out here fielding options, that's
Bingo.
an issue.
Bingo.
Oh, sorry.
Big
So
issue.
you're actually saying that in a relationship, it's okay for men to go and explore other options, but we have to be happy with you and not explore options.
Absolutely. Closed on your end, open on my end. And I think it should be honest.
Close on your end, open on their end. What? If you're gonna be fair, this nigga is not about being fair. He's not about being fair. He's not about being fair at all. He's just more about, I'm gonna get mine and you're just gonna deal with it. It's a dumbass mentality to have, but it is what it is.
Between the two. Now, only
Why? Why
That's
would
crazy.
anyone agree to that?
You can't just go throwing that thing around and women sit at home waiting to come home, go to smell the juice of another woman on you.
Here's the thing. Can all men get away with this? Absolutely not. A small minority of men can. But the reality is, since the beginning of time, strong, powerful men, right, that had money and status were always able to have hordes of women. Look at Hugh Hefner. Look at Dan Bilzerian. Look at kings. Look at sultans of past. This is what women do. Women are attracted to men that had
Listen,
other
mate,
women.
bro. I spoke to Dan. I spoke to Dan Bilzerian. Yeah, I'm sick of you asking to finish your long, boring answers that are the same answer every time we ask you a question. Even Dan Bilzerian last week told me to my face, yeah, so fucking what, clown? Here you are on the show. I can turn you off as well. Just turn these clowns off. See you, fellas. Grow up. Ring us back when you're 30 and you've got half a brain. You're not running around being led by your own dicks. Bye-bye. See you later.
Very professional. Very professional.
There you go.
Very professional.
Well, there you have it.
Professional. There.
You want to know why I'm clapping? I'm clapping because he probably been holding that in for a minute. He was trying. He really was. That's why I'm clapping. Because it only takes so much, you know. And he's talking about very professional. He's not like that on his... Anyway. We got on here and my hope... First off, this is a 48-minute long video. Didn't expect it to be this long. But my hope in watching this was to kind of just get like a little bit more... Because I've never watched their stuff like that. Like, I watched maybe 5 seconds, or not 5 seconds, 5 minutes or so of their videos passing on Facebook, right? But I've never actually, like, sat and watched a long, short version of their videos. And my hope, for a purpose, for an actual reason, because I knew I would get this reaction. But my hope in watching this was to maybe get a little bit more understanding of their mentality, and also to see this guy, because when I saw him go, I was like, baby, I have to see it. But to see this guy get this reaction, I was hoping to see that, right? But now watching him and watching both of them, first off, he does most of the talking. He doesn't really say shit, the other guy. And it just doesn't feel like he has all of these mind mentalities. Maybe he does, but it just feels like he has it more stronger than he does. But I don't know. But listening to them and just like seeing this, I'm disappointed in my men lately. I've been very disappointed in seeing certain guys and their mentalities. Like, literally watching Facebook or watching YouTube, you see a lot of guys now who just want to hit it and quit it. You see a lot of guys who are more prone into being disrespectful to women, to hitting women, to doing things like that. And it's because of men like this. And women aren't no different. Because my women, y'all don't make me feel proud to be a part of my own gender either. Because y'all doing y'all shit and I'm looking at you sideways. Like, bombastic sideways. Like, what are you doing? This is a concern for me. I'm so glad to be married. Like, I'm so glad to be married to the guy that I'm married to, because he doesn't give a fuck about none of this. Like, none of this. Like, he has strong opinions about things. You know, he doesn't want me parading around naked on Instagram, but he's definitely not going to look at it as cheating if I posted my ass out. He'll look at it as disrespectful, of course, as he should, but he's not going to look at it as cheating. And he definitely doesn't have this mentality of, yeah, you can fuck around. I can fuck around with who I want to fuck around with, but you can't. He definitely doesn't have that mentality. He definitely doesn't walk around here saying, oh, well, I ordered you a meal, you know, give me some head. He definitely doesn't have this mentality. And I don't have this mentality of, hey, I don't want cheesecake, I want to go here. I don't have that mentality. You want to know why? Because who gives a fuck? When we die, and I say this all the time now because this is facts. When we die, no one's going to give a fuck that you didn't want to go to cheesecake. No one's going to give a fuck about who cheated on who. What's going to matter is how we treated people on this earth. How we handled certain things on this earth. If we were a good person to society or not. That's what's going to fucking matter. None of this extra stuff that y'all are doing, talking about, oh, I can cheat, but you can't, and oh, men or women aren't the same, and I can hit this girl, but you can't. None of that shit's going to matter. All that's going to matter is how you treated people when you die. You're not taking your phone. You're not taking your tablet. You're not taking your comforts with you. All you're taking is your spirit. All you're taking is your spirit. So they can have this mentality. It's probably going to change. Not everyone has the same mentality. It might get worse. It might get better. But I don't entirely disagree with a lot of what they're saying. But I don't entirely disagree with certain things that they're saying. But there's a lot that they're saying that is so fucking far-fetched. So fucking far-fetched. So freaking ridiculous. And you're treating women like shit. But they only allow, you know what's funny? They only put the girls who are on OnlyFans and all this stuff. You only see them on there. Girls who like to have sex and do all that promiscuous stuff. You only see them on there. You don't see a woman who is PhD graduate, is a wife, you don't see women. What you want to know why? Because they're only targeting a small fraction of women. They're not targeting the whole population of women, even though they keep saying all women. They're only targeting a small percentage of women. I'm really saddened by this. These are black men too. These are black men with this mentality. I'm really saddened by this. I do pray that they get a little older, because men, I think a lot of men have stupid ass mentalities. I really hope and pray that these men, when they get older, I don't know, they think a little better. Treat women with respect. Women deserve it. Now, some women, if they treat you like shit, I think you should, they get what they get, but let God take care of that shit, man. Now, that doesn't mean don't defend yourself, but learn to walk away. It's 10 times easier to argue than it is to walk away. And that's the problem with these two men. Or at least him. This one barely saying shit. With that, man, we're going to close out. Thank you guys so much for... I'm at an uproar. But thank you guys so much for watching. It was... It was very insightful and exhausting. But thank you so much for watching. I'm going to log out. This is another video She Reacts. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's, if you guys like this video, hit some likes, hit the like buttons, hit it like religious gunslingers. But bless all your hearts and all your parts. Pray to God till life departs, and everything else from finish to start. Lord, bless them. Forgive them, Lord.